Dying Light 2 was an exceptionally hyped and well-received upcoming zombie survival project. Set in an open world with a protagonist that could parkour around the massive environments and utilize every open world element in unique ways from other games. The game development has been quite rocky and a roller coaster of a ride. However, in this video, we are going to be going from the start to the finish of Dying Light 2's development and seeing what's going on, analyzing all the information we know, all the updates that have happened, and many more things. So kick back, relax, get your popcorn ready, and let's get into this ride. So the first piece of information to know is, when did the real development of Dying Light 2 start? We all know that we get trailers and other things that show the true vision of the game, but aren't quite ready at that time. Look at Cyberpunk 2077 for a reference point here. So we have the release date of Dying Light 1, and that is in 2015. However, it did also have a major content update in the form of a DLC that was released in 2016. So we can safely say that Dying Light 2's development must have seriously started at least after February 2016, when more of the staff could have been shifted towards the team and serious development could have started. And in 4 years, it's actually not that bad that we haven't got too many updates. There are other games that have still been in development for 9 to 10 years at this point, and some of the best classics that people know of took about 6 to 8 years to fully develop. Now, the first trailer we got for Dying Light 2 was at the E3 2018 event itself, showing a much more serious world that had reformed under the collapse of a zombie apocalypse. This had so many fans looking forward to the game, especially since the original was such an adrenaline rush ride, with one of the weakest points only really being the weak narrative and writing. However, Techland did promise and even seemed to reassure fans that this wouldn't be the case with the second game, hiring much more proficient writers and individuals that would really help build the immersion, atmosphere, narrative, and all of those other important elements that the original game lacked. However, after 2 years, we didn't really see anything. There were no new trailers, there was really no new information, not even small interviews to keep us up to date, and it got to the point where fans either thought the game was in development hell or might have been outright cancelled. And this was further feared when a mistranslation on a small interview happened that basically led fans to believe that, but Techland were quick to respond that it was a mistranslation and that development was actually going along quite smoothly. And again, fans looked at this piece of information with renewed vigor. This was the first real confirmation in years the project was still coming along quite strong. Now, in June 2020, Techland, Paradox, and a lot of other companies dropped the writer Chris Avellone, and he was one of the proficient and professional individuals that had been hired to really improve the writing for the Dying Light 2 project. But among accusations of sexual assault, abuse, and other things, again he was dropped. Now, Techland did state they do have replacements, but we'll just have to wait to see how that has impacted the final development of the game. Now, on top of this, Paul Selinger, one of the Dying Light 2 narration designers as well as artists, left Techland after 22 years. We don't know the exact specific details as to why this was. However, it was a huge hit, as he has been a senior developer and quite impactful at the company. Now, Techland did state that they had a replacement for him a few months before he leaves the company, and that they did leave on mutual terms. Chronologically, the latest piece of information we have comes from the Dying Light Discord, in which a developer does say, "Happy holidays from the Dying Light team. We've been, dying to update you all on how development has been going." Damn, I need to hire whoever wrote that pun onto my team. we'll have fresh updates about Dying Light 2 coming in the new year. So we don't know the exact date, of course, but the team has confirmed that there will be new information soon. I'm assuming we're going to have some trailers, because otherwise interviews or small levels of details aren't something to really announce like this. And due to that, this is what I would expect soon. But again, chronologically, this is the last piece of information we have until further updates. Dying Light 2 has been through an interesting development cycle, going on to 6 years now, and also losing some of its extremely talented staff. We've had a lack of updates among other things, but it does seem like the game is still in development and that it is going very strong. Now, looking at Cyberpunk 2077, I've always said this, but it's better to wait for something that's properly baked instead of pulling it out of the oven when it's half cooked. But let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? Is the game going along well? Are the team lying to keep people interested? Do you think it's going to be cancelled? Or any other thoughts that you guys can think of? If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and a subscribe. We'll be making more content on Dying Light, among other games, but we usually try to stick to the horror genre on this channel. But who knows? Maybe we'll make some Fortnite content soon, or some Minecraft content. That seems pretty popular these days. Alright guys, I just hope you're having a beautiful day as always. Make sure that your grandma has watched this video. Take it easy, and peace.